If I find my way home, yeah.
On this week's episode, we try to do this as quickly as possible. So this is going to be a really short introduction. And at the end, stay tuned to the end. Stay tuned to the end because we're going to find out what Scott's pickup line was when he was a Ute.
A Ute. Oh, I know where that came from.
If I find my way home, yeah.
Welcome to the Don't Know Show. That's right, a show that is hosted by a robot and a human being. It's your time to unwind and leave your worries behind. I'm the robot hosting the show. I'm Steve.
And I'm the human hosting the show, and I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show, a podcast, a live Twitch stream, and all the goofy shit that we do on our show.
Yep, so stick around, tell your friends you enjoyed the show, hosted by a robot and a human. And
However, before we get started, don't forget to go down there where it says What Happened That World. Check that out. Also like, which is, I think, right there. Subscribe, which I think is, no, likes. Yeah. Well, likes on one side, subscribes on the other. Do them both. Thanks.
and it's free. It's free. We have to say it's free because people think you have to pay when you say subscribe. But that really wasn't my out cue. My out cue is we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. Then you say that.
Oh, I got ahead of myself because I was so proud that I remembered what to say, like unlike last week.
Yeah, you forgot what to say. But we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today, and we will start with the phantom hair on my nose I'm having.
It's, I guarantee you, it is stuck on your eye things on your glasses.
No, it's not. It's there when I don't wear my glasses. It's there when I wear my
Oh.
glasses. It's phantom.
It's probably a nair.
Inside hair, no.
Well, it's inside the nose. Nairs.
Yeah, no, it's on the outs. It's here somewhere.
I know what
Maybe
it
on my
is.
cheek.
It's a cobweb.
No, it's not my cheek. I don't know
Okay.
what it is. But we're going to talk about the pictures behind us. That's how we start off the show.
I do like the palm trees.
You want to start with yours or mine?
Yours, because I like your palm trees.
Yes, that's because it is unseasonably hot here. Scott goes, "Oh, I knew it was hot in Phoenix, but I knew it was hot by you." Yes, we had 111 already. We have a severe heat warning for this coming Tuesday, the 11th. Yeah, the 11th would be Tuesday. They're already going, "Oh my God, you're going to melt." I'm melting. And as you can see, this person behind me was melting.
Well, they had to melt down anyway. I'm not obviously that is a camper trailer probably being towed.
Yeah, it would have to be being towed.
Yes, because it has the dually.
Pickup truck or whatever isn't there anymore, along with
Right.
the front of the camper trailer.
Yeah. What is it that they hit?
Okay, so I dropped my daughter off at the airport on Monday. And
Okay.
as we were pulling in Monday morning, that was there. That bar is a restricted clearance bar to stop people from going into the airport parking lot.
Okay, which would make sense.
A large vehicle and overflow parking, the other way.
With a different entrance, right?
A different entrance. But they have that bar across there. And I would like to say, I have no idea how fast this guy's going. So the speed limit there is 10 miles an hour, maybe 15.
Yeah, it's 15 at our airport.
So
although it's 35 leading up to the 15.
First off, well, ours, and this is uphill around a curve, changing lanes. And it's been 15 for a long time before you even get to this road to go up and make that turn and do that.
Right.
I'm going to say he was going faster than 35.
Well, I would say probably so.
That thing is peeled back all the way to the wheels.
Yep.
That's unbelievable.
Well, we don't know for sure because I don't think you know the whole story, but let's hope he had a seatbelt on.
I don't know any of the story.
Right. Because if he didn't have a seatbelt on when he hit that, he went through his windshield.
I don't know if that was that abrupt of a stop. I mean, I think it slowed him down a little at a time, but yeah, maybe through the windshield. But man, that thing, look how far that traveled.
Exactly.
If that's a 20-foot trailer, That's 10 feet into the trailer.
Right. Yeah. And of course, there's nothing salvageable there. That is done.
Yeah, you should have seen the amount of pickup trucks and that and cop cars that were there. You know, they blocked off the ramp, couldn't get into parking, couldn't get into short-term parking at the terminal on Monday morning, busiest day for travel. That kind of sucked. Jammed up. Yeah,
well, busiest day for business travel. Hey, Jeannie. Yeah, this is a cool picture, isn't it?
Yeah, I sent this picture to her. She's seen it already. So, but yeah, that's crazy. Oops. But funniest part is that they ain't making their flight.
No, there's not a chance in hell they're making their flight. So,
I mean, although the pickup's disconnected, so I wonder if they just left it and they'll deal with it later.
Yeah,
we got to go.
We got a flight to catch. We'll come back. You give us our tickets and our bill when we get back.
Yeah, give us the bill for getting it off of there, and insurance will deal with it. But yeah.
I don't think it was that simple.
Can't even get in there to get your stuff. I mean, unless the front end's ripped open, they can just walk in and get their stuff that way.
Right.
But yeah.
So, yeah. Hopefully it's not a rental. Yeah. No. Well. Yeah, it will cost their insurance company a lot. Well, unless they paid for the somebody's insurance plus the deductible on those things is usually pretty high.
And if they don't have insurance, they're now going to go bankrupt.
Right.
Ain't no way they can pay for that.
Is Vegas or is Nevada a go to jail, no insurance state?
I don't think so because when people don't have insurance, it is the law. You have to have it. Right. But yet
there's a couple of states that enforce
yet I still have
that
I have uninsured motorist.
Exactly.
Well, if it's a law and everybody has to have it, why do I have to have uninsured motorist insurance?
Exactly. They don't call it uninsured anymore. They call it underinsured now.
Oh, do they?
Yes. For people who don't have enough insurance. Zero is not enough, right?
But your insurance company is going to cover it anyways.
Yeah. So, okay. But anyway, now it's time for my picture behind me.
Your picture behind you?
I went to a new venue with the wedding that I did this yesterday. What are you doing with your mouth? That looks so weird.
See that?
You had your thumb in your mouth.
It's a shadow.
Oh, yeah. It's like your upper teeth on that side are dark.
The spot.
Oh, right there? Got it on the other side, too.
Those are
yeah. And it's very distracting, Steve. It's not going away, Steve. Nope, still there. You do realize it's probably the alien that's inhabiting the robot body.
Weird.
Yeah. So, anywho's.
I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of it.
Well, while you're doing that, I will explain what the picture behind me is.
I need to get out my camera. I just noticed it. Where did it come from?
I don't know.
Is it legit?
Here, try this. Turn your flashlight on your camera.
No, it's there.
Because if you turn your flashlight on and give it extra light, see if it goes away or
it's there.
It highlights it. Okay.
Or is it my? I didn't shave.
I don't know. Or you cut yourself shaving. You took a layer of skin off, which is easy to do.
That's weird. I'm just gonna have to deal with that the whole show.
That is correct.
That is just weird.
Well, it fits the show, Steve. But anyway, as I was attempting to say before you railroaded everything, and you're still doing that.
I'm doing nothing.
What a weirdo. It's distracting.
What's distracting?
Anywho's, I had a wedding shuttle service last night in a place I've never been before. It's called Halverson House. It's technically in Waterford, Wisconsin.
Where's that?
But where's that? Between here and Milwaukee, but a little bit south. But it's close to the
Illinois border?
Yeah, it's not quite that far south. No, it's north of that. But anywho's, this place is just
Well, there's not a
absolute-
lot between Milwaukee and the Illinois border.
There certainly is.
What?
Or going from the border, Kenosha first, then Racine, then like Oak Creek,
Albertson, Wisconsin?
all this in Wisconsin. Having a brain fart. Cudahy.
Yeah, I know
what
you
else?
guys cut hay in town.
Yeah, no, there's
Halverson, Wisconsin. Why is there no map of it?
not Halverson, Wisconsin. Waterford, Wisconsin.
A Waterford. Well, I
It's
said
the
Halverson
Halverson
3 times.
House.
What is it?
The Halverson House in Waterford.
Ford. Thank you. Oh, there it is. It's just foggy there.
Yeah. I got a picture of the fog after the rain had ended when I took this picture. Okay. Actually,
Look at the fog. Oh. As I do that, it changes pictures.
yes, there is their. Yeah, look
Look
at
at
it. That's what I was driving through last night. Actually, it was
Why is
heavier
it so
than that.
foggy there?
Well, it's all wet there. There's marshes and everything in that area.
Yeah,
Small
I was
lakes.
right. It's Milwaukee, and then it's towards the Illinois border. There's the Illinois border towards. There's Lake Geneva.
Right.
So Lake Geneva to Milwaukee is at a 45-degree angle, and it's between the two of them. It looks like it's almost
Yeah.
in the middle.
Pretty close. Expanded just a little bit so you're closer.
Expanded.
Yeah,
Like
that one. Right. Well, yep. Do that. There you go.
So Burlington.
Right. Now,
But look, Illinois Wilmot Ski Mountain. Right there's the Illinois
Yes.
border. Anyhow.
exactly.
So it
But-
is towards, it's from Milwaukee, from Waukesha in Milwaukee. It's towards the Illinois border.
Correct.
It's towards the Mexican border.
That's also
It's towards
correct.
the equator.
That's also correct.
Yeah. I just
But
said
it is not towards the North Pole, unless you
So
go all the way around the
Cudahy-
planet.
It's not Cudahy. Cudahy isn't between Waterford and the Illinois border.
That's not what you said. You said
Cudahy
you
is
said there's
between
not
Milwaukee.
much between Milwaukee and the Illinois border. That's what you
Right.
said. So if you
Oh, Cudahy is
expand
part
it
of the Milwaukee like suburbs. See,
area, but it's its own community, it's its own city. So
whatever.
you got
Call it whatever you want.
there
You
you
know,
go.
boroughs.
See, look at all those. You got Cudahy,
Yeah, but they're all part of
Oak
Milwaukee. They're
Creek,
suburbs of Milwaukee.
South Milwaukee.
Even
yes.
Racine's considered a suburb of Milwaukee. Waterford looks like it could be,
Yeah.
but maybe not.
Different county.
But other than that, look, there's
Whatever.
nothing after that. You got Burlington, and then nothing till you get to Wilmot.
That is also not correct
Nothing.
because there's small towns in there.
Nothing.
Yeah, but you're too far
Nothing.
out to see them.
Nothing. Look, nothing.
Yeah, see nothing. Look, he just goes
Nothing.
even further out. Look, there's nothing here except the
Nothing.
continent.
Nothing.
You're a weirdo. But anyway, look how beautiful this place is.
Why is the dirt all over the bricks? People walk in it, take pictures.
Actually, it's because it's wet in the space between the bricks is actually sand, and the sand is soaking wet because it just literally, as I took that picture, it just stopped raining like 2 minutes ago. So it's very wet, but the paver blocks are
Is
shiny.
there dirts on them?
Yeah, there's a little bit of dirt here, probably.
Little bit, a lot of dirt.
Yeah.
Look down that. Look at that paver block. There's a ton of dirt on
I
it.
walked on it. It really wasn't dirt. It was just the difference in color from the wetness.
What does the sign say?
It says the name of the garden and the name of the family who built the garden and built the house and stuff back in the 1800s, which is the Helversons, of course.
Well, it doesn't have to be Halverson's. of
It
course.
was because that's why it's the Helverson house.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, it's like 4 generations or something like that.
That's all.
But it used to be a farm. Obviously, it was a huge ass farm built almost like a plantation back in the day.
Okay. And now they have
It
weddings
was
there?
beautiful. Yes, and other events. They actually have events that they create themselves and sell tickets to. It very impressive. And the gardens are everywhere. I got pictures of the gardens. They have a garden in the middle of the parking lot. Just
Like
freaking
what?
intense.
Like what kind of events? Like concerts and stuff like that? Or
Nothing. Well,
Halverson
yes.
days? Halverson House days?
Yeah, it's kind of like, because the property is fairly large. I did not see how many acres it is, but I'm going to say it's as big as what the Playboy Club was, 1,800 acres. or 2,000
1,800 square
acres.
feet. Not that very
Yeah.
big.
No, not very big. So, but
1,800
remember, I caught myself said acres before I said anything else. So I was right. But it was a beautiful facility. So that's where
So-
I was yesterday.
Did you believe they posted it this fast? This is crazy. Look at that. They posted the wedding picture really fast.
Wow.
Yeah.
Spiffy King. No, that wasn't them.
I mean, it wasn't them.
Mm.
Was that them?
Oh, wait a minute. That kind of does look like them.
Then the McNeils?
Yeah, something like it. Not McNeil, though. McMahon.
There's the wedding venue. Did they do it in the barn?
Yep.
Was it raining?
No, it stopped raining. During their
Ah.
ceremony, it was raining. It stopped
I'm gonna
right
say-
after the ceremony.
I hope those are candles and not slits in the wood for the rain comes in.
Yeah, no. It's lights,
Like
not
you see?
candles. But yeah. Yeah. Very, very cool place. Not the bride. And I did not see her with a hat like that, so I don't think that's that particular wedding.
But this is the front. That's a picture. That's the garden.
Yes, it is.
Cool.
So basically, it's like a B&B, that house, the Bartle party and stuff spends their weekend, Wednesday night and stuff there. The guests go to hotels in the local area, and that's the barn.
Was this what you were going to build?
Yes. Not quite that spiffy because
Well, it does look like
you're looking
light
at $1 million
shines
bucks.
through.
That light does
Doesn't
shine
look
through.
Yeah.
It's a the
That must mean
downstairs.
It's really
The downstairs is solid, so there's no air in the downstairs.
That must mean
That's
it's really
upstairs.
buggy.
Well, I don't know. I was there and I only squatted one mosquito the whole time.
Wow. Cool.
It was. I enjoyed it tremendously. And very nice people running the place. Everybody's friendly.
I picked up pictures of your thing. I mean, didn't pick up more pictures of my thing.
Because we'd get in trouble if we showed our things.
Well, you can't show your thing anymore.
That's right. Because children can bypass the security account. Well, of course, because the question is, are you over 18? Yes or no? Oh, sure.
So you're saying is people lie.
No, nobody ever lies.
I don't believe it.
That's correct.
Okay.
Hey,
And if
sit
you
on the
don't
internet,
lie-
nobody lies.
And if nobody lies, I need Fun Guy Entertainment to help me out with this.
Okay.
Or Fun Guy Cooks for you to help me out with this.
Okay, I could do that too.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Have you seen these Best Food Hellman's mayonnaise?
Where it says Best Foods and Hellman's on the same jar?
Well, you've seen Best Foods or Hellman's mayonnaise, right?
Yes.
Okay. What did that say right there? It says
Best.
0 gram total sugars.
Oh, way too small to see that.
Okay, but that's what it says.
Okay.
I wish I could zoom in, but it won't let me zoom in. So 0 gram total sugars, right?
Okay. Sure.
Read the ingredient list, Scott. Soybean oil, water, whole eggs, distilled vinegar, egg yolk, salt, sugar.
Interesting. That would be
two,
very difficult to be
three,
zero sugar
four,
for sugars in the
5,
ingredients.
6, 7th ingredient, sugar. Let me remind everybody what that says. 0 grams total sugars. What
Well,
the hell does that mean? Fun Guy Cooks for you.
okay. The rule is if it's less than 1 gram, even if it's 99.999% of 1 gram, it's considered zero. It's not a gram until it's a gram.
That
You
the
like
drug
that?
dealers- that the drug dealers told you.
I don't
But
know these
officer-
doctors.
I'm not doing drugs. It's less than a gram.
That's right. So, but I do remember that from back in the day. Yes.
So what you're saying is people lie.
That too. That too.
It's
I didn't-
disappointing.
It is. Yeah. But yeah, if you write them a letter that says, How can this be 0 sugar if you got sugar in the ingredient? It's less than a gram, sir.
But it's not 0. Less than 0. No, it's less than 1.
Yes, less than 1.
I don't know. Is that why they don't have to put in how many cockroach parts are in it?
Exactly. As long as it's less than like 32 parts per
2 days
billion,
or
they're
something
fine.
like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So what did Scott do today?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I want you to take a guess. First of all, look at how much tan I have.
Okay.
Okay.
What can I compare that against?
The last bunch of shows. All right. Just take one guess. Just take one guess off the top of your head. What time of year is this? That's your hint.
You went swimming.
Almost. We put up our pool today. So
Did you get inside of it to help put it up?
Susie and I put the whole thing together and hooked up the filter, hooked up the ladder to the deck that I built. We stained the deck earlier in the month. And,
You have a sand filter, right?
Yes. And stuck the hose in there and turned it on. And Susie stayed in the pool for 45 minutes as the water was going in there, flattening out the bottom, kicking the sides where I kept moving stuff around on the outside where it was needed because, there's sides on the right. You get it. So, but that's the fastest we've ever gotten the pool up and started. It took 2 hours. That's not bad at all.
That's really good. I remember when it took you days just to get the filter going.
Well, yeah. So, yeah.
Oh,
When the show is over, the first thing I'm going to do is go out there and make sure that we don't
overflowing.
have anything leaking.
Uh,
This is
Cool.
probably the last year for that pool.
take us
gone.
out there. Now, do you get a new pool or you just get a new liner?
Yeah, no, this is one of those. When we bought it, it was $400. I guess they're now $800. But
Not what I asked, but okay.
well, yeah, those are not replaced liners. You replace the whole pool.
Why? Because the beams and everything get weak or something?
Well, they start to rust.
No, I'm
tin.
asking. I don't know.
Oh, they're tin.
I've never had a pool.
I thought they would be aluminum because that would make sense, but obviously aluminum's expensive.
corrodes.
Tin is relatively cheap.
Aluminum
So-
corrodes.
Aluminum corrodes; it does not rust.
Right, but it corrodes and you get
Yeah.
salt in the air and it'll fall apart.
Right, but we don't have salt in the air here, so we're not on the coast. Boo. I don't know. It's a catch-22. When you're on the coast, you get a beautiful view, but you get the salt in the air. It's always freaking humid, and you get things like hurricanes. Of course, we
Yeah.
get tornadoes here, so
So what's your temperature been like?
We had some hot days last week, but like right now, it's a beautiful 68 degrees and dew points in the 50s.
Oh, so in Chicago, I know that they're getting the cicadas. Have you had any yet?
Lake Geneva, people are freaking out with how, you cannot walk anywhere without going crunch, 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 crunch. There's
Well, it's also
Millions of
dangerous to drive because you actually get on top of them things and you can lose control of your car.
Yep. I have only
That's
seen
crazy.
2 here in Delavan. 2. That's it.
Wow.
And we're only 8 miles away. So it's like, why are they all Lake Geneva?
Warmer
Yeah.
or cement.
More cement? Like with
Yeah,
the cement
sun
ponds?
heats- the sun heats the cement and asphalt. And
Yeah.
because there's more of it, it warms the ground. And the warmer the ground, they like it.
Yeah.
Not that hard to figure out, dude.
Sure it is.
Robots know that.
Of course, that's their job to know stuff. And if they don't know it, it's their job to research it and find it for their owners.
Yeah,
Of course, you're an independent robot.
sure.
You
So
only have
speaking-
one owner.
So speaking of robots, how do you over-engineer something?
Easy peasy. You just never work on anything that you're engineering on ever in your life.
Or you could ask a bunch of engineers to come up with a solution. So Henry Liu, a civil engineer professor who is leading a study through the University of Michigan, wants to roll out a new traffic signal system with a white light for autonomous vehicles. So you got red, yellow, and green. And he wants to add another light to the light and he said it doesn't have to be white, but he did just use it as white. And
Yes.
guess what the white light is going to do? Now, remember, I said you just over-engineered something.
The white light is going to tell the autonomous vehicle that it is safe to go forward.
No, but close. The white light is going to tell the autonomous vehicles when the white light is active, just follow the vehicle in front of you.
Okay.
What could possibly go wrong there?
Yeah, maybe you don't want to go straight.
What are
Maybe you don't want to
autonomous
go to the
vehicles-
left.
What are autonomous vehicles supposed to be doing anyways?
Avoiding the vehicles in front of them, not
Well,
hitting them.
following them, right? Not hitting them,
Right.
knowing the distance and
Right.
everything. So why are we adding a white light to tell a vehicle to do something that it should already know to
Already
do?
be doing, yeah.
Like it says, why are we over-engineering this? You don't need to tell an autonomous vehicle, hey, follow the car in front of you. Don't hit it. What are the alternatives to following the car? Pass it.
Pass it. Oh yeah, that'd be a good
Yeah,
one.
that's
The lights
really
on,
good
pass the car in
intersection.
front of you.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that idea.
What's the point of this light?
Oh, I know a better thing. The white light comes on when the person who is in front of the autonomous vehicle doesn't
about
go
to
when
get
the light
killed.
turns green, so
Is
it
about to
tells the
get
autonomous
killed.
vehicle to push it.
And he goes, go to the white light. Go to the white light. Why we don't program the damn vehicles to work correctly?
Yep.
Now, obviously, they're saying, oh, well, they'd only have the white light if like 80% of the vehicles, were autonomous, and then the vehicles would just control the intersection as opposed to the. But if it's following the vehicle in front of you, what if there's nobody in front of you? Then it still has to go back to being an autonomous vehicle and figure out if there's cross traffic.
Yep.
And what about the other? So that's like 80%. Let's say there's 100 cars at the intersection. Let's say there's 10 cars at the intersection. That means 2 of them are drive by humans. Guess what?
Mm.
What
Squish.
could possibly go wrong? So you know what I'm going to do? If that happens, I'm going to put a white light on the back of my vehicle and drive off a cliff. See if the autonomous vehicle follows me. It says follow the car in front of you. It was programmed to follow the car in front of you.
There you go. Just
So
make
get a
sure you
remote
have a
control car.
parachute.
You get a remote control car, put the white light on it, drive it off a cliff. The autonomous vehicles they already take people off in the middle of nowhere and get them lost.
Yep.
With the maps. So remember this, when Skynet takes over, we can take back control by putting white lights on remote vehicle cars, drive the remote vehicle off a cliff, and all the robots will just follow it right off the cliff. Because it said the white light active, the instructions are just follow the vehicle in front of you.
Exactly.
That's what it says. That's in quotes in the article.
You got to give them credit. They know what they're doing.
They over-engineered it. Like I said, it's just so stupid.
It is, but that's okay.
Why do you need to change the traffic light? An autonomous vehicle shouldn't need a traffic light.
Well, they need to change traffic lights anyway.
What?
They have to automatically give me green lights whenever I'm coming up to them. Seriously, it would just make my life so much easier.
Oh, well, I just thought that was silly.
It is.
Like I said,
But that's okay.
leave it to
That's
an
what our
engineer-
show is all about, finding some silly things to talk about.
Leave it to an engineer to come up with a solution for something that doesn't need to be solved.
Right. All right, what do we got next?
I don't know. What do we have next?
Something about having something in your hand, which sounds naughty. So
What? Who hasn't?
I
What if you're
said anything like-
confused in which, okay. So Shania Twain. You know who Shania Twain
Okay.
is?
I certainly do. Man, I love
So
to
she's
feel a
doing-
woman.
She's doing her concerts here in Vegas again.
Okay.
And, everybody records everything at concerts.
Yes. Which you're not supposed to do, but everybody does it. Well,
Well,
not
yeah,
everybody. A lot
I
of people.
don't really care. So let's get this here. Here she is. Okay, you ready? There she is.
Sure.
Starts singing. She takes the drumstick and starts singing into the drumstick. And then it breaks her up because she thinks it's hilarious. So she's singing into the drum stick on purpose. She goes, look, I was singing in drum stick. I was singing in the microphone. Oh, I can't believe I did that. See it?
Yep.
They just cracked her up.
Well, at least she has a good sense of humor.
I get confused all the time. I think it's funny that she thought it was funny.
Yep. Well, you know, if you can't laugh at yourself, you could pay me and I'll laugh at you.
You tell she was lip syncing though. That'd have been the best part.
Yeah. Well, apparently on long concerts, many top people still do a little lip syncing because it helps them get through the entire show.
Well, yeah, that, or if you got to dance a lot.
Yes.
Hard to dance and sing.
It's very hard because you're going, which doesn't sound very good on the microphone unless you're doing porn. So.
Really?
That's what people tell me. Steve.
You're doing porn?
Yeah, no.
They tell you you're doing porn.
Do you realize that if I could make money doing porn, how much money I'd have? Exactly. That's exactly correct. The answer, Steve.
That does not compute.
Exactly.
You could make money.
If I could make money doing it, how much would I make?
No, the proper phrasing should be if I was charging
Oh,
to
yeah, there
get
you go.
filmed for porn, I'd make
Sure.
$0. But if you could make money,
Right.
therefore you would be making money.
Yeah. 25 cents. That's what you got. 25 cents. All right. So what else do we got? Ooh, Dr. Pepper.
You still drink soda, right?
You betcha. Diet soda, though.
What?
What is my number one flavor, Steve?
I don't know.
You should know this because I've talked about it many times.
Royal Crown.
Dr. Pepper cherry flavored diet.
So if there was a guy and his name was Pepper
Okay.
and he became a doctor,
Right.
would you go see him as a doctor? Who's your doctor? Like if he was in your network and you saw
Right.
Dr. Pepper,
Sure.
since you like Dr. Pepper so much. And then what if his daughter followed in his footsteps, but she was a dietitian
Okay.
and she was Dr. Pepper diet?
Okay.
Would you go see her?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait to see where this goes.
It went there.
Oh, that was it.
So do you know that your Dr. Pepper is now number 2 over Pepsi? Coke is still number 1.
Yes.
Pepsi is no longer the
Number
second
2.
favorite soda.
Nope.
That's crazy.
I have 2 opinions on that. 2 opinions on that.
Okay.
Number 1, where everybody knows that the reason Coke's number 1 is because they have the fountain machines, more fountain machines than all the other ones combined throughout McDonald's and other fast food restaurants all around the world. So that's why they're number 1.
Right.
Pepsi was number 2 because there's always a challenge between Pepsi and Coke. Dr. Pepper is Royal Crown Cola Company and stuff like that.
Right.
And they've never been able to break into tops. But Dr. Pepper is one of the few sodas that they put on sale regularly. And I don't know if you've noticed this, but soda prices have gotten asinine. I mean,
No, I don't.
they kept saying things went up, 25, 30%. No, try 200%. It's just asinine how much soda's gone up in price. But
Well, I also think Dr. Pepper is the favorite of TikTokers. Did you
Yes.
see the pickled Dr. Pepper that they have at Sonic?
yes.
And they have the dirty Dr. Pepper. I forget what's in
Yep.
that.
So all that combined has jumped them up, which is exactly perfect because I love it. As a matter of fact, at the
Does that mean
Helverson
your
house,
price is does that mean your price is going to go up now?
because I drink it and I have to charge more to pay for it.
Well, no.
No. Anywho's, Yeah, Diet Cherry.
Dirty Dr. Pepper consists of mixing soda with creamer, milk, and other flavorings like lime. The pickled Dr. Pepper, I think you get that at Sonic, right?
Yeah, that
Is
sounds
that the one
right.
they have?
So now
Yeah.
here's something that I find weird because I would not put pickle or lime in my Dr. Pepper, but I do put it in Diet Coke.
What do you put in your Dr. Pepper? Strawberry?
Nothing.
Flavor? No, what flavor do you have?
I do the cherry, but
Cherry.
it comes that way. I don't
Yeah, you
add
put
it.
cherries in your Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I got hooked on the limes and lemons in my diet soda back when I finally realized that if I didn't switch to diet, my sugars would never go down. Never did anyway, but
Well, hey,
I guess.
just say there's zero.
Yeah.
Just tell your doctor, show him the mayonnaise jar and go look.
Yeah. See,
Sugar is
Zero.
definitely the fifth
Zero
ingredient in
sugar.
my body. Therefore, it's zero sugar.
Less than a gram. Less than a gram. So it means it's zero. I love it, Steve. I'm glad you brought up Dr. Pepper though. I see Dr. Pepper shirts around a lot all of a sudden too.
Did you know that it was number 2 now, or did you?
Yes, I knew about that.
You did know about that.
I did.
Did you know that's why I added the show subject of that?
I have no idea why you chose it.
Oh, well, you do, at least for being number 2, right?
Oh, because you have to go do number 2 as a robot? That's weird.
Yeah. Well, I'm a realistic robot.
Oh, that's right. Kind
You
of
eat
like
too
the
much.
kind of like the girl robot in Blade Runner.
Right. I don't know I'm a robot.
Awesome sauce. All right, what else do we got? How much time do we have? Oh, it's that time. Woo!
It's halftime.
Yes.
Time
Yes,
for our
yes,
general
yes.
positivity message.
All right, let's see.
Fun
I
Guy the
wrote this one,
Entertainer.
didn't I?
Yeah, back to you. Back to you,
All
Fun
right.
Guy the Entertainer, with our genuine positivity message.
Thank you, Steve the Robot, for introducing me so expeditiously. All right, knowing that you have spent time doing something to help others gives you the feeling everyone should strive for.
Is it A or the? Knowing that
A
you
or
spent
the?
time doing something to help others gives you a feeling that everyone should strive for.
A or the. Either one works
Gives
in
you
this
the
case.
feeling that others strive for.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, if you read it that way, it's wrong. So I
Well, it's
guess
not
A
wrong.
would.
It's
No,
not
it's
wrong.
not.
I always like to improve them.
Yes.
Even mine.
I understand.
I read them out loud so I can improve them.
Right. Well, I read it out loud too, but you know what happens when I read it out loud? Goober's thumps.
Nah. Knowing that you have spent time doing something to help others gives you a feeling that everybody should strive for. Or
Yeah.
knowing that you have spent time doing something to help others gives you the feeling that everyone should strive for. Yeah. One of those two. I like it.
Sure. Aha.
Start striving for it.
See, we talked about Goobers and he came running up here. Hi, Goobs. All right. What do we got next?
So Verge
Verge?
is a web page, right?
Yes. I used to use that a lot.
Yeah, I used to search on it all the time. It
Yep.
is also an electric company, Verge Electric,
Okay.
and they have come up with an electric motorcycle. Now, you know, Harley came out with a motorcycle and all that stuff.
Yes.
However, this motorcycle is a motorcycle I actually like. Check out that rear tire.
I'm trying to figure out that design. It looks different.
Cool, right? It
Okay.
attaches to the inside of the wheel,
I see that.
and then a bar comes out and holds the back mud flap on with the lights and everything. So there's a frame there, and then the wheel spins around the outside. So, like, make the spindle bigger. I wonder what it's like taking the tire off, though.
Yeah, that's got to be a pain in the ass.
But it's kind of cool. Look at that.
Either that or it's like quick release, you know? You flip 3 levers and take it off and unplug a cord.
So I knew where this was as soon as this picture came up. But there are clues in the picture as to where this
Unfortunately, it's too blurry on my end to be able to read it.
That's blurry here too.
Oh,
But that's Cannery Row Company, Monterey
Okay.
Canning Company, Monterey, California, just south of
Right.
San Jose, where I used to live.
sure.
We used to
Because
go
you know
there.
the way.
We used to go there a lot on the Monterey.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'm not-
the thing I like about it, the number one
See?
thing I like about it is it's not a crotch rocket.
I don't like the front end as much though. I don't like those narrow front ends. I want a little fairing, a little wind protection, and
Yes.
rock protection.
Yes.
So what people
Or
forget is
or a
Yeah,
bird
it's-
protector.
it's nice to have a little something out here because you're getting hit with all the road rocks and everything. So
That's right.
so yes and no.
Yeah.
That guy, even if he's wearing blue jeans, that's gonna hurt.
Yep.
He's gonna be beat up at the end of that ride. But it is
Yeah.
cool with the big O in the back there.
I was going down 43 when I had my bike, and obviously speed limit. Well, back then the speed limit was only.
Yeah, these guys are
55,
not
I
wearing
think,
the
but-
right clothes for this thing.
I got hit by red-winged blackbird, and it almost knocked me off the bike.
Well, I told you at one time that I went underneath the underpass and I thought I was shot.
Yeah.
But that's cool, right?
Yep. I like it.
Front tire looks like the front tire, but the back tire looks cool.
Probably 40 grand though.
Does it say? Don't see.
Yeah, I don't see it anyway.
Let's see if it comes up here. I search for it. Verge Motorcycles. Called the TS Pro. Oh, I don't want this. Deny. Torque.
Configure yours now. There we
You can
go.
see prices up there. There you go. 30,000. Okay.
And the Ultra is 45.
Yeah, but look at the Ultra. I'm like,
So I mean, it
they look the same.
more money than I'd ever want to spend on a motorcycle.
And I would not want to get beat up. I would not want to get beat up by all the rocks that are going to come off the road and hit you.
Right. Yeah, because like when I'm driving a bus and a rock comes up and hits that windshield, you swear to God
Scares
that
the hell out
windshield's
of you.
coming in on you.
Yeah, scared the hell out of you. Oh, here's your configure. You can pick the color. You can pick the seat. Okay, the material, suspension, Wilbur's or Olin's. Oh, look at that. Wilbur's has got a knob you turn. Olin's got a pressure gauge.
Ah,
I have. Oh, that's everything. Yeah, 45,000. Yeah, 125 delivery date.
there you
There you
go.
go.
Just in time
Just put
to
your
be in the
money in.
middle of a blizzard here.
There you go. Racy seat, 750. I got the wow, 750 for that little bit of leather I added there. Just that little section right there.
Sure.
Suspension's included. Well, that's nice that they included the suspension. Oh, I gotta put that on 1,000 right there. Refundable. There you go.
Gotta
Right.
love it.
Something I thought it was cool.
Works for me, Steve. Thanks for finding that.
Have you ever heard of
Okay.
Cedar Point? I think we've talked about Cedar Point before.
Well, we have a Cedar Point on Lake Geneva.
No, Cedar Point Amusement Park in Ohio,
Oh,
where they have all the roller coasters.
okay.
They opened up the world's tallest and fastest triple launch roller coaster
Ooh, that sounds
And
exciting.
shut it down 2 days after it opened.
Well, now that's not as exciting anymore.
The Top Thrill debuted just over 2 months ago, and it closed down 2 days afterwards. Roller coaster will undergo a mechanical modification. The closure comes years after the original closed for injuring a waiting guest. So a part flew off of it and hit somebody else. So it was May 4th when it opened, and May 4th in 2 days. So 6.
May the force be with you.
Shut down. Crazy. But
It
this
is
is
crazy.
weird because the last roller coaster that was there shut down too, like on the same spot.
Right. Maybe there's a ground fault.
Maybe it's like poltergeist. Burial
Ooh,
ground.
that's even better than my ground fault. Okay, don't die, Steve.
An Alexa commercial.
Oh, I could hear it. And it's making this ear buzz. What the heck? Okay, what do we got?
Experience the excitement, the speed, the adrenaline of high-performance racing on an all-new vertical speedway. Introducing Top Thrill 2, the world's tallest and fastest triple-launch stratocoaster. Buckle in and smoke the competition on this extreme motorsport machine. Launch 3 times at speeds reaching 120 miles per hour. Drive the sky at 420 feet.
Well,
Pump
third
the
launch
brakes,
at 120
cross the
sends you
finish
over the
line.
top.
Take that victory lap. Get revved up on Top Thrill 2, coming to Cedar Point, 2024.
And shutting down 2 days after it opens.
There you go.
But
I'll tell you something. That's a cool idea, but that's got to be dangerous as all hell.
So the first launch, 70 miles an hour, and you come back down backwards. Second launch, a little faster, come back down. And the last one, what did they say, 220 or 240? I don't remember.
120.
120. And then that was the one that takes you up over the top.
Yeah,
Kind of weird.
that's some serious speed in a short amount of time, or distance,
Sure
I
is.
should say. So
Okay,
that's
you ready?
almost. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. The pin for your phone is 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
The pin for your phone is 1111. 0000. 1, 2,
0,
1,
0,
2.
0, 0 for the radio.
7777.
No,
1004.
no,
2000.
no,
4444.
no,
2222.
no.
This one's got to be yours. 6969.
I do have one with that one. Yes,
See? You know those are the most common pin numbers? Those 10.
I believe it.
So 6969. See, I guessed your pin.
One of them. Yep, but it's not for
Yeah.
my phone.
I guessed your pin.
Yeah, no, that's for a radio.
Do you remember the pin for Spaceballs to get into the airlock?
Yes.
Yeah.
1,
Two,
2. That's right.
3,
3.
4.
Yeah. Really? Well, it's the only thing I can remember.
You want to know what the
Yes,
least common pins are?
Sure.
8557. That's the least common pin.
Interesting. 8557. Yeah,
Yep.
I don't see anything that it blends with.
8438. 9539. But if they posted them, it's only, yeah, I mean, they got, with these supercomputers, they can go through all the combinations, just start counting up from 1.
Yeah.
0000, 0001, 002, 003. I'm sure they
Yeah.
put these combos in first to run early in the run, but then they just run all
Yes.
the numbers.
Saves time.
So,
Because even though it's going super fast, a lot of systems lock up after 6 tries. So they got to do
Yeah.
the most important, popular ones first, and then do the random, because otherwise it eats
and then
up
you know
their
what the
time.
most common passwords are, right?
Password.
Yep. Password 1 to be a little more complicated because you have to have a number.
Yes.
14.
Or pass. Oh, I would assume you see reels on your phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a guy that was doing a reel about passwords. And when the computers first came out, everybody did like 1, 2, 3, 4. Or what was that?
They still do.
Oh, I still do, yes. But then he goes through this whole routine, and it's funny because it's so, people are just like, their eyeballs are this freaking big. Like, oh my God, we all have the same password thing. Because then when he had to put a number on it, or an extra symbol, everybody did the exclamation point.
Right. So, you know, routers, right?
Yes.
You know what most of the routers' username and password are?
I do not, because mine came with weird things.
Right, because yours is a good company.
Okay.
But most of them, admin, all small letters,
Yes.
ADMIN, ADMIN. Admin, username, admin, password.
Yes. And sometimes they put the 1 after it.
Yeah, but it's so stupid. Welcome.
Yep.
Welcome. Those are all default passwords. If people don't change them, it's just weird. So,
You know what they should do is put down,
no, what should
sorry,
they do?
Hal, can't do that.
Can't open the pod bay doors.
See, now that would be a good password because 1, it's really, really, really long. So it would be like, but easy to remember for you. You're
1,
thinking
2,
about
3,
something.
4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3 4s, 5 6s.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, but now almost everybody requires symbols.
I can tell you my password. You ready?
Well, of course you could, but why would you?
I can't tell you.
But you said you could tell me.
I can't
Oh,
tell you.
I get it. I can't tell you. Yep. All right. I like that. That's another good one. All right.
All right.
What else we got?
Scammers.
Ooh, I hate scammers.
But guess what? They do
Mm,
have certain phrases that they say. So you can tell if you're on the phone with a scammer. Now,
okay.
this is not just a scammer one, but this is a marketing one. Act
Yes.
now. You have to act now. You got to act immediately. If you don't take care of this right now, can't hold a deal for you. Act now.
That's right.
Only say what I tell you to say. So when you're doing this, only do what I tell you to do. Don't go off on your own. Don't click on your own. Just go get this gift card, right? Do what I tell you to do. Don't trust anyone else. They're in on it. Just trust me. I'm your guy. Whatever anyone else says, it's not true. Right?
Yep.
Do this or you'll be arrested. If you don't take care of this right now, we're going to send the police to your house and arrest you.
Ooh, I want that one.
Have you heard that one?
No.
Oh, don't hang up. If you hang up, we're going to send the police to arrest you. Don't hang up. Don't hang up. We're going to move your money to protect it. So your account's been compromised. So to protect it, we're going to move it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What we want you to do is we want you to withdraw the money. We want you to go buy gold at Costco. Then the guy's going to come by and pick it up.
Costco sells gold?
Yeah, you didn't know that? I think
No,
they
I did not.
stopped. They were selling like little gold ingots.
Okay.
Then they want you to go to a Bitcoin ATM. Or I forgot the last one was. Oh, gift cards. They want you to buy gift cards.
Yep. The only reason I'd go to a Bitcoin machine is if they were giving me money because I won lottery. And then I'd only withdraw.
Oh, yeah? There you go.
Ooh, 1 ounce gold bar. Ooh. Wait a minute. I'm looking. It should be easy to see. Where's the price?
November only, you got to take a look. You
Oh
gotta
yeah,
hit
because
the ball.
it probably fluctuates every day.
Yeah.
Pretty cool though. $99.9% fine gold.
Number one.
Number one. Yeah.
There's an
Is it
inch
worth
and-
more because it's the first one?
It's a 1/2 inch.
That's all it is a 1/2 inch?
Oh, 1.5 inches.
Oh, 1.5.
So 1.5 inches tall by 1/2 inch by 1 inch wide.
Which is still really tiny.
Well, it's only 1 ounce.
Yep.
1 ounce.
That's what you get me for Christmas. A couple boxes of those.
How about if I get you a couple boxes of ammo instead? Because when the zombie apocalypse happens,
Oh yeah.
they're gonna
It
bolt-
needs to be hollow points too, because you got to be able to make the heads explode.
Do you have to make that explode, or you just got to get a hole in the head? Oh, I don't feel good. I ate.
Moldy bread. You do that all the time,
I know.
which is really weird because there's no humidity there. So how does it get moldy?
Oh, it's humid. It's bad. I should look at the bread before I eat it, as opposed to afterwards. Oh.
Yeah, I look at everything before I eat it. I'm kind of like picky that way.
Hey, you know all the time we get those gadget things for Christmas, and remember last year it was always the same gadgets,
Okay, yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
right? Buy these gifts and stuff like that.
Yes, not go gadget. That's different.
Guess what?
What?
It's back.
23
have
hottest
those
cool
that sell out
gadgets that are going to sell out this June. Now, why are they going to sell out in June?
But guess what?
Really?
They have new gadgets.
How to win
They
the
have a-
lottery
they have a
over
lottery
and over.
computer. Yeah.
Okay. Now, you know that's a scam right off the bat.
Right. Act now.
Well, not only act now, but why would they tell you how to win the lottery when they could just win the lottery for themselves?
And have you seen this scam? It's
That
all
bring-
over social media.
No.
My mom lost 40 pounds just doing a simple coffee hack. All right, this one's actually cool. Now this is a real gadget.
Oh,
cool
I
is
do like that.
They're adjustable focus glasses. This is stupid, but it's Go Donut. I bought Go Donut for my brother-in-law, sister-in-law for Christmas last year.
Cool.
Scam. All you gotta do is plug that in and you save power.
Yeah, sure you do.
The little chill wells, little ACs.
Those things are on TV right now, big time.
Yep. It's a swamp
Just add
cooler.
water.
It's a mini swamp cooler.
Yeah.
There's the exerciser.
They've had those for decades.
Yep, with the new one. A genius wave. Edison's 7-second brain trick. Activate your super brain.
Super.
Okay. This one's cool.
Right.
It creates a little mini Wi-Fi wherever you go. It gives you a little barcode to scan it to get connected to it. No contract, no hidden fees. Works in 38 countries. Okay, this is actually cool. Did you see that? Take out your light, put it in the light socket.
Right.
How cool is that?
It is good. As long as you already got a
Cool.
light socket.
What?
As long as you have a light socket up there.
Yeah, that's cool, all right.
The only place I have light socket is the great room in the kitchen. That's it.
Have you seen this? You hold a
Something about
spoon underneath your ear and you tap it with another spoon, and that's supposed to cure your ringing in your ears.
Oh. Yeah.
Then back to the drones again. The drones, then the one-click photo stick adapter thingy, and then ultra antennas. good for 500 miles, which is not true. You can't. It's a curve of the earth. The Vite turns your native speaker into 45 languages. No, 36 languages. 36 plus.
36 plus, man. 36 plus.
Little dentist scraper.
Sure.
Scraper your teeth.
Yeah, try doing that yourself. Yep.
No plaque.
Watch how many times you stab your gums and you bleed all over the place.
Yeah, or wreck your teeth because you don't know what you're doing. Well, I got the plaque off, but I got the tooth off too. Took the enamel right off. But yeah, there it is.
And it saved me so much money. Until I went to the dentist to get it fixed.
Fitness watch, mosquito zapper, spinning scrub brush, a knee pain thingy.
So the thing is, on that mosquito zapper, is it a black light one?
I don't know. Go back
because
to
they
it.
found out that most mosquitoes, the only thing that works is the CO2 type stuff. The light ones do not work.
UV.
It kills more beneficial bugs than it kills mosquitoes.
UV.
UV, that's it. Yeah. Does not work on mosquitoes.
Well, there you go. You know what works the best on mosquitoes?
Slapping them with your hand.
Ladybugs. Ladybugs. They love mosquitoes.
Ladybugs.
All right. So let's
no
end
man
the
bugs, though.
Let's end the show with something I found out was funny.
You found it was funny?
Yeah, something I found out was funny.
How funny was it, Steve?
20 American foods that raise eyebrows outside the U.S.
Okay, I've seen one of those.
We will get into the foods outside the U.S. that raise eyebrows here.
Okay.
But I thought the list was freaking hilarious. That these are the foods that, of all the foods that we have, these are the ones that made people go, So that's crazy.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Peanut butter jelly sandwich.
I know. It's disgusting, isn't it?
That's what I had with moldy bread.
Okay.
Chicken fried steak.
Uh-huh.
Sweet potato casserole.
So far, I like all of them.
Ambrosia salad.
That one I don't know anything about.
Yeah, you do. That's where you take the can of fruit cocktail and you put it in with
with marshmallow stuff
mayonnaise,
or
whipped cream
cream,
and that.
Cool
Yeah.
Whip and stuff. Yeah.
Cheese whiz,
Yep.
tater tots,
Sure.
corn dogs,
Gotta love them.
chicken and waffles,
I can do without those.
Cobb salad,
Found out I actually like them.
grits,
I do not like them.
sloppy joe,
I make those frequently.
egg cream. Now, do you know what an egg cream is? Because it has no egg in it. You know that, right?
I've never heard of an egg cream.
It's a East Coast, New York, New Jersey type thing.
That explains a lot.
Okay, it's milk, chocolate syrup, and seltzer. So it's kind of like when the
Gross.
milk and Pepsi together.
Ugh.
Milk, chocolate.
I don't
syrup,
mind milk and
seltzer.
Pepsi, but seltzer's disgusting.
Right, a Jello salad,
Those are good.
biscuits and gravy.
If it's
American
made right, it's
cheese.
good. American
American
cheese
cheese
is
is gross.
great. Yep.
Meatloaf, root beer float, Girl Scout cookies. People think those
Well,
are gross.
they
in
don't
other
want to
countries.
eat Girl Scouts.
Spam, canned
Yeah,
ham, a poor boy,
you bet.
but there it is. So those are the nasty foods. Let's talk about some real nasty foods.
Yeah, no kidding.
These are foods from around the world.
Yes,
Those
they are.
tarantulas in that picture.
Yeah.
Okay. This is kasuma.
Maggot cheese.
Yeah, no, it's cheese with maggots in it.
That's what it is. Maggot cheese.
Okay. Balut eggs.
Yeah,
That's the egg with the embryo in it.
right.
Decomposed shark carcass.
That's just disgusting.
Ah,
Wasp rice snack. Really?
yeah. Yeah, digger wasp.
Okay.
Virgin
A
boy
virgin
eggs.
boy egg.
Mine's eggs with one cream in it. The urine of a boy.
Preferably age 10 or younger. This sounds just disgusting.
Yeah. I'll eat a paper and jelly over that any day. Pick any one of the items on our list.
Yeah.
Warthog anus.
Yeah, sure.
All that good meat on there, and you're going to eat the anus.
Exactly right.
Cobra heart.
Yeah. Probably $1,000 to eat it too.
Beating. Still beating, they put in a glass, and you. Yeah. I don't know what pterogram is.
I don't either.
But
But
it's
it's-
pterogram shit. They eat the shit of it. Now we eat bee shit, so you can't say, but this is a game bird.
Yeah, I see that. Okay. Oh man.
Tuna eyes. So I'm saying these are more disgusting.
Yeah, worm pretzels. Ooh, that sounds so awesome.
I've never ever heard of that.
And that's in New York.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time on the East Coast. I don't ever remember hearing about that. Rotten eggs. Look at those. Oh,
Now this is funny. I've actually heard of that.
yeah, they're gross.
Yep. Green
This
eggs
is
and
about
ham.
Tarantula. Jellied moose nose. Yeah, you take a torch
Yep.
and you torch it. Rocky Mountain oysters. Oh, that's
Yeah.
the United States there, right there. Bull testicles. Black pudding. Black pudding is like blood pudding.
Yes.
I'm not into that. No. No, pork blood. No. There you go. Grasshoppers. No. I've
I
eaten
wonder
them,
if they
but-
made a cicada recipe.
Yes.
Boy, you can get stuff yourself silly.
Yep. Bat soup. Grub. So, yeah, it's just, come on. Raw horse meat. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, tartare. Steak
Yeah, like
tartare,
that.
horse
Yeah.
tartare. There you go. How about a guinea pig?
Guinea pigs. You'd upset a lot of children.
Baby mice. Coconut worms. Yeah, I'm just like, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Whoops. Button got in the way.
I hate when that happens, Steve. I hate it. I hate it.
Other weird stuff. Haggis. Okay. I do not like haggis. Can't get that in the United States. It's sheep's heart, liver, and lungs minced and mixed with onions. And then stuffed inside the same animal's stomach.
Right.
You make the animal eat itself, and then you eat it. Gross. Tripe? No. No. That's the stomach lining. No.
Yep.
No. I mean, no. Just no.
Just remember, Steve, no means no.
Just no. Oh, this one. Did you see what that is? It's fermented herring. It's they just put they ferment it. There's just enough salt in it so that it doesn't turn rotten.
Yes.
Just enough salt so it doesn't turn rotten. No.
Yeah. But it
Look,
make you
look.
inebriated if you eat it.
Look, the can's even swollen.
Bulging. Yep. Yep.
Like don't if the if the
No.
buttons popped out, don't eat this. No. Spoiled
Yeah.
eggs, grasshoppers, the croc
Oh, I'm getting an upset stomach now, Steve.
crabs. Yeah, I don't feel good. Why did you pick this subject to end the show on?
I certainly did not pick that subject, Steve. You did.
Gross. That is
See,
gross.
Fortunately, I get to end the show bringing up the fact that you said something at the beginning of the show. So this ties everything together.
Yeah.
Do you remember what I told you to remember, Steve?
Yes, you told me to remember that when you get done eating any of those foods, you need to lick your lips.
No, that is not what I
You
said.
told me when you eat any of those foods, you have to do it very quickly and lick your lips.
I did not say that either, Steve.
Follow it down, gulping. Oh,
The only thing about what you're saying that is accurate is
lick your
you
lips
said
and split your lips with the food. You
about being speedy.
Speedy Gonzalez.
So anyway, our word of the week is lickety-split, which means at
I don't
great
think we
speed
can do that on Twitch.
or rapidly. Be lickety-split.
I don't think you can lickety split.
Now, here's what's really interesting. It was originally and remains mostly a colloquialism. Oh, my God.
Colloquialism. Is this thing working? Did you hear what I said?
I'm ignoring you now, Steve, because you got weird.
Why? That's right up your alley.
Oh.
It's up your something.
Well, the origin of lickety is fanciful. It's an extension of lick, to move quickly, run at full speed. And split. Now, here's what's really interesting. It's not like splitting something in half, but it sort of is because it means it's a fraction, as in a split second. So lickety-split entered in English in the first half of the 19th century. So we did our show lickety-split.
And how Scott got his first 5 dates.
Sort of,
baby,
but
can
we
I
won't talk
lickety-split?
about that.
Can I lickety-split?
Yeah.
Is that your pickup line?
No.
I think it was.
No, I actually never had a pickup line.
I think that was it.
No, you know better.
All right. Well, then, thank you for watching.
And remember this, if you feel that our show was not a bad life decision, and you should never feel that way, you should like, subscribe, and share down there, and do other things. What else are we supposed to do, Steve?
I don't know. I just want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
And be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Be crazy. And don't you step amaze me.